Starting a business is one of those decisions that feels both exciting and overwhelming. On one hand, you're eager to get things rolling, but on the other hand, you're staring down paperwork, compliance rules, and a ton of state-level requirements. And that's where LLC services can come in handy. They promise to take care of all that paperwork and legal stuff and make the whole process more streamlined and easier. Now, there are a lot of platforms out there that offer LLC formation, but two of the most popular ones right now are Bizee and ZenBusiness. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how these two platforms compare. I've tested both to see how they handle the details, how their pricing works, and what tools they actually offer. So I'll be talking about where each one really shines, where they could improve, and share my honest take on how reliable they are overall. So by the time we're done, you're going to know exactly which option fits better depending on what you're actually looking for. Let's get into it. So let's start by talking about what these two services actually are and what they are best known for. So to begin with, Bizee, which some people might still remember by its old name IncFile, is known for its simplicity. Their main focus is on handling the core requirements like filing your articles of organization, running business name checks, and making sure you're compliant with your state's initial rules. Plus, they include things like lifetime company alerts, a free year of registered agent service, and access to some basic legal templates. Now, ZenBusiness, on the other hand, is known for offering a broader platform that combines business formation with ongoing support and branding tools. So in addition to filing services, they also offer features like worry-free compliance service, which helps manage annual reports and amendments, as well as their 100% accuracy guarantee. Plus, ZenBusiness also provides options for building an online presence, including domain registration, business email, and a simple website builder. All right, now let's go over how each platform works when you're actually setting up your business. With Bizee, I'd say the process is very direct. So you create an account, pick your state, and enter your desired business name. They run an availability check to make sure it meets state rules. Once that's cleared, you provide details like your business address, members, and organizer information. Next, the documents are stored in your dashboard, which I found pretty neat and organized. You can always log in later to download anything you need. Plus, they're going to start sending you compliance reminders like emails letting you know when your state's annual report is due. That part worked reliably for me. So on the other hand, that's as far as it goes, meaning when my state's annual report deadline came around, Bizee sent me an email reminder, but I still had to log into the state system, fill out the form, and then go file it myself. Now, in contrast, ZenBusiness takes you through a more guided workflow. After creating an account, they're going to ask you a series of simple questions about your business, like what industry you're in and where you're located. Based on your answers, the system tailors the setup process. From there, they prepare and file your articles of organization with the state, just like Bizee, but the real difference shows up afterwards. Instead of just giving you a dashboard with stored documents, ZenBusiness organizes your compliance tasks, gives you access to legal templates, and let you manage branding tools if you opted in for them. Now, another thing that stood out to me right away was how fast ZenBusiness actually processes your paperwork, especially if you go with one of their higher tier plans. On the pro and premium levels, they include something called expedited filing, which basically means they'll submit everything to the state within just one business day. And compared to other services that could take several days just to get started, that's a pretty big deal. For me, the faster turnaround meant I didn't have to sit around waiting for weeks wondering when I could officially start operating. It just helped move everything along quicker, which honestly takes a lot of the stress out of the setup process. So while Bizee gets the job done with fewer steps, ZenBusiness offers a more guided experience with faster processing. Which one works better depends on how much support you want after your initial filing. All right, let's talk about pricing plans from each platform and what they offer. Both Bizee and ZenBusiness follow a 3-tier structure, but the way they package their features is different. So ZenBusiness starts with the starter plan, which is $0 plus state fees, and this covers the essentials like preparing and filing your formation documents and a personalized online dashboard where your paperwork is stored. They also back it with a 100% accuracy guarantee, so you know your filings are handled correctly. Next up is the Pro plan. This costs around $200 per year plus state fees. And along with everything in Starter, you get their worry-free compliance service, which helps keep your business in good standing by covering annual report filings and 2 yearly amendments if you need them. It also includes an operating agreement template, EIN filing, and faster turnaround on your formation. Finally, the premium plan comes in at around $300 per year plus state fees. This tier includes everything from Pro plus tools for creating a professional online presence. So you're going to get a business website, domain name, and custom business email, along with access to a library of business document templates and premium customer support. Now, as for Bizee, their basic plan is free, plus you only pay the state fee. And it covers your formation documents, unlimited business name searches, and does include a registered agent service at no cost for the first year. After that, it does renew at around $120 annually. Next, the standard plan, priced at around $200 plus state fees, adds more operational tools like an EIN, operating agreement, banking resolution, and lifetime company alerts to help you stay on top of deadlines. Finally, the premium plan costs around $300 plus state fees. It builds on the standard package with expedited filing, a domain name, a business email, and access to business contract templates to help with common agreements. And just so you know, if you want to try out ZenBusiness for yourself, then you can check out the affiliate link down in the description below. It is the best way to see their current pricing and get special offers, so you know you're getting the best deal they have going on right now. All right, so I've used both platforms. I've tested their tools and features for everyday tasks. So let's talk about my overall experience using both Bizee and ZenBusiness. Once the initial setup is done, the way each service supports your day-to-day feels very different, and that's ultimately where most business owners start noticing what they're actually paying for. Now, with Bizee, the biggest advantage is it's simple. Their platform keeps things very straightforward, and the dashboard itself is very easy to navigate. All your documents are stored in one place, so you can log in anytime to download them without sorting through emails or state websites. Next, Bizee's compliance reminders are another helpful feature. You're going to get alerts where important deadlines are approaching, like annual reports or franchise tax due dates. When I tested this reminder came through on time and did what they promised. Now, that said, one limitation here is that the compliance alerts only notify you. You still have to go into your state system, complete the forms, and file them all by yourself. For me, that felt like an extra step I wish could have been handled for me. Some people might prefer that control, but if you are juggling a lot, those small things just add up. Now, another area where Bizee adds some value is with the templates. They aren't the best I've come across, but they cover some of the basics. For example, I use their service agreement template as a starting point, which made the process quicker and less intimidating than drafting something from scratch. Next, they do offer extras like DBA registration, trademarks, or even virtual mailboxes, which is nice, but I will have to admit they don't feel clearly integrated into the main platform. Instead, it's more like ordering one-off services, which works fine, but doesn't feel like part of a connected ecosystem. Now, ZenBusiness, in contrast, felt more proactive and cohesive. So their dashboard isn't just a storage space. It pulls together your legal documents, compliance tracking, and even branding tools all in one place. It's all laid out in a much more intuitive layout, which is a huge plus for people who are trying to register their LLC and handle paperwork for the first time. So, for example, when I needed a non-disclosure agreement, I found a template right inside their library, customized it in a few minutes, and had something professional ready to go. It felt like a smarter way to keep everything under one roof rather than piecing things together. Another area where ZenBusiness really stands out is customer support. They make it easy to get help through chat, phone, or email, and their hours are broader than what you typically see with other providers. When you're dealing with something as important as state filings, having quick and reliable support gives you extra confidence that you don't want to get stuck waiting for answers. In contrast, Bizee support was slower and the replies were shorter, which sometimes left me having to dig around on my own to get the clarity that I actually needed. Lastly, ZenBusiness's document management deserves a mention. Every filing, confirmation, and template was available in one organized place. It might sound like a small detail, but not having to dig through emails or log into multiple state portals saved me time and frustration. Their template library also extends beyond just contracts to include operating agreements and resolutions, which becomes more important as your business grows and needs some structure. Now, all things considered, while Bizee does a decent job at keeping things simple, ZenBusiness offers a broader and more integrated toolkit. For me, the deciding factor came down to support after formation. Bizee gave me what I needed to get started, but ZenBusiness felt like it was actively helping me stay compliant and professional as I moved forward. That sense of reliability made the difference. It felt, well, not just like a filing experience, but like a partner, keeping me on track. So to wrap it up, both Bizee and ZenBusiness can form your business, but the real difference lies in what happens after. Bizee delivers the essentials and works well if you only care about getting formed quickly, but that approach can leave you juggling multiple services and risk making mistakes. ZenBusiness, however, is the better option if you'd rather have peace of mind, built-in compliance support, and extra tools that make your business look professional right away. Now, from my own experience, for anyone who's trying to keep things more organized, I would highly recommend going for ZenBusiness. And that's all for this review. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos just like this. As a reminder, if you want to check out LegalZoom for yourself, you can check out the affiliate links down in the description below, where I've tried to put together any special deals that might be going on at the moment, which you're not going to find if you go directly to their website. Also, if you are interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. Now, as always, I enjoy hearing your thoughts, so please leave your questions or comments down below, and I'll try to get back to them as fast as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.